on my mind a lot. Don't need no time watch. I don't know how I got you in my pocket spot. Yeah, that's babe, need you every day. You like my oxygen, make it seem like the barging down. Got my heart no barging in. From the bed to the floor to the couch. Might wake the neighbors up, break you in and break you out. In the end, we're gonna make it.
Dionna, it's all-time high, and we're back.
Hey,
We're back
hey.
with another edition.
I know, it's exciting. I love it. Have you seen the markets? They're on fire.
They're fine. We are past 4 trillion, which when we started this, I mean, that was like $1.5 trillion ago, at least. It's just continuing to jump. And
Yep.
do you remember when we started this, the purpose video that we did? It's out there if listeners want to see it.
Yeah, we wanted to help the industry grow. We're here to help the industry grow. We're here to help your money grow.
Yeah.
We're here to make it all grow.
And I think what I've heard some feedback, and we might be scaring people a little bit. It's a complex space, to be fair, though, to you, me, and them. And you have a tendency, you tell me if you do this, I do this. I want to protect the people that I share the gift of crypto with. I don't want them to lose money. This is not a financial advice. Do your own research. Your risk tolerance is not mine. It is not Dionna's. So if you choose to play this game, if you will, it's on you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We want to help you get there, but.
Yeah. And I don't, we're not trying to scare anybody. It can be a little intimidating in the beginning. And there are these little nuances that if you're not aware of could catch you blindsided. So if we need to be more on the up and up and like positive about the good stuff, we can do that. But just know at the end of the day, we don't want to be the reason that you guys lose your money. We want to be the reason that you make money, even though we're not financial advisors. And this is strictly our opinion and speculative advice. We just want to see everybody.
We have occasionally been right. I mean, just once or twice,
or 4
including
or 5 times.
the most recent episode, which we'll follow up in the next episode on Ethereum. Holy moly.
I know. I saw that too.
So, and just be aware, if you're seeing this and you're thinking, okay, now I need to get into Ethereum. Now is probably not the best time. But again, another episode.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because you think we're in the hype phase?
Oh, we're in the hype phase. That's what we showed in the last episode, was all the media talking about the idea that this coin's going to go to the moon. I mean, really, like they called it the 2017 Bitcoin moment when Bitcoin went from 3,000 to 20,000. Yeah. And so we've recently seen Ethereum go from around 3,300 up to well over 4,000 now. So
I find it interesting that they called it the Bitcoin moment when that was literally when Ethereum exploded too, because Ethereum was the reason that the ICO boom even happened. So it's funny.
Yeah, no, I know. They're just trying to find narratives that people can relate to. And then when they come across as coordinated conversations, they become a lot more interesting. I think we're down the Ethereum path. Do you want to go to that? We have such a hard time talking about the growth stuff. Which one do you want to do? You get to pick.
We'll stick with growth. We'll stick with growth because
right.
we started the growth way.
I found this deck that I want to review for our listeners with Dionna. She's glanced at it. I've glanced at it. It's called, and let me bring it up so we can all be looking at this together. If you're new to the space, you're thinking about getting in the space, it's like, okay, what do I need to do? I think it is right there.
Yeah. And just, for those of you who haven't seen previous episodes, go back and look. I talk about my experience when I first got into crypto. I tried to live off of it for a year in 2017 to understand if it was even possible. So,
was it
some of these things are.
Is it possible?
What's that?
Was it possible?
No, no. Nobody took crypto back. They barely take it now. I mean, maybe Bitcoin, but but I needed to understand the intricacies of it. So for me, I'm a hands-on, jumped in, played around right off the bat. I did great in the beginning. I've lost a little bit. I'm more up than down. So, we just want you guys to be more up and down as well.
Got it. So in this report is July of 2025. So very recent. Let's take a look at the 5 barriers to adoption, why people are not getting in. And I'm going to say one and ask you to comment. Lack of understanding about how crypto works.
100%. Yeah. Like I think people.
49%, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, well,
these are reasons. These are reasons people don't get in. So let's knock down this barrier, Dionna. If we're going to get this space to be any bigger, we need to knock this barrier down. So what is the reality? Tell me your reality about the lack of understanding how crypto works.
Well, I think the first part is how many different types of crypto are out there. You've got fungible tokens, non-fungible tokens. I mean, there's so much terminology and where this is what I'm saying though. People don't know. They don't know the difference between one or the other. You know, they don't understand the use cases.
I've got this. Okay, no. I got this. So lack of understanding, because you just talked about non-fungible, fungible, meme coin.
Terminology.
Just you hit us with like all the acronyms and all the what. Here's the deal about crypto. I'm going to give it to y'all on a silver platter.
All right, give it to us.
This is like NFL football. There are 32 teams, and you may like a team because of its color, because of its city. And by color, I mean, is it purple or teal or silver or blue? But you may like it because of the quarterback, right? The coach, the history of the organization. This is why and how you pick cryptos, just like you would as if you were a fan of an NFL football team, because all that technical mumbo jumbo, first off, it may or may not be true. Second of all, it may or may not be provable. And third off, it may never come to fruition.
That's true. Yeah, I like it. So, you pick your team, you look at your team, you evaluate your team, you look and see if your team has a chance to win. And or sometimes you're just loyal. But in crypto, you should get to see if your team has a chance to win. And so you base it off of that. And I think that's a great analogy.
Because otherwise, if you're sitting around trying to figure out the technology, oh my gosh, and I've done it, so I can speak to it. It takes years.
Yeah.
I mean, and then you're just scratching the surface. So if you want to get in too late and let this thing run from 4 trillion to 10 trillion, right? I mean, we've already gone from 2.5 to 4 trillion since we've started doing these episodes. And when you think about that, that's a huge increase, right? But let's take a look at barrier number 2. And Dionna, we're going to break this down and give the people what they want, a way to figure this out. And what you're going to say or do, I have no idea.
You never do. You never do.
Concerns about security and fraud. How can we help people get in the space and not be as concerned about security or fraud?
I wanted to say like 5 different things right there. Okay. Number 1 is, just don't keep your coins on an exchange. That's the number 1 thing is keeping your coins. Don't keep your coins on an exchange. Okay. Right. Make sure you hold your coins and make sure you have your seed phrase, your password. That's the 2 biggest things.
So once you have it on Coinbase, don't keep it on Coinbase. Once you have it on Uphold, don't keep it on Uphold. Gotcha. Correct. What about the scenario? Is Robinhood an exchange in your mind?
Well, so yes. And here's what I'm going to say. Look back in the day when the GameStop thing happened, Robinhood stopped. They stopped withdrawals. They stopped purchases, right? So if any third party that can say, nope, you can't take this is a security risk.
So and it's fair to say, I don't know what Robinhood would do if something happened that was volatile in crypto, but they've proven before that they would shut the machine down. Right.
Yep. Yeah, they will. So, they will. Well, and then you're also at the mercy, like their secret, right? If somebody gets in and hacks that exchange, which we've seen unfortunately happen quite a few times, your money can be gone that way too. So I understand the security issues.
Let me play another game with you then. For people that want to get in the space without having to worry about that. What if they trade ETFs? Right? Because these are FDIC. I mean, whatever. Stocks are not FDIC insured, to be clear. Exchanges are not FDIC insured. But you know that they're playing by the rules of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I wouldn't, with all the legislation coming out, I wouldn't be surprised if FDIC covers it at some point.
Oh, I would think eventually.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What?
We're going very bullish on it.
They're going to have governance that doesn't allow market makers like Wintermute to be doing the things that they're doing right now. But that's another day. That's another story. It's another episode that you can check out on All Time High. In fact, Dionna, maybe you can help the people who haven't gotten to where they need to be on their screen. They're listening to us. They're watching us. What should they also be doing?
Right down there. See that little button that says like? You like it. You subscribe and share and comment. We want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, we'd like to hear feedback from the crypto curious as we try to break down the barriers for adoption. Here's number 3. Are you ready? 41% of the people who are considering being in the space don't know who or what is behind it or backing it. This is the Dionna rule.
I know. It's like, to me, that's a good one. Like, good. Don't get in it if you don't know. Good job, you guys. But how can we help you know? How can we ease that? Is it research? Is it do your own research? You know what I mean? Like what would make you feel comfortable in that aspect?
Well, I think you can find one way to go is to look at people that you know who are involved. Mm-hmm. Like Charles Hoskinson is with Cardano.
Yep.
Right. And David Schwartz is with XRP.
Yep. Vitalik is with Ethereum.
There you go. I mean, so I look at the technologists the way that we looked at like Steve Wozniak with Apple.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, some of them also have what I would say, what's his name? Joe from Ethereum. Joseph Lubin, I think, partners with Vitalik on kind of the business operations side of things. Yeah. You've got Brad Garlinghouse, who partners with XRP on the business side. And so when I see these structures, and Charles Hoskinson, I think kind of does both, if you will. He runs as CEO and as the chief technology officer. Once you have those two chairs filled and you have a longer track record, you can feel a little bit more confident about who it is that you would otherwise be investing in.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like a coach and a quarterback, isn't it?
Exactly. Who's your team?
Who's your team?
Who's your team?
By the way, Dionna, let's go ahead and do this. Do you have a pick for the Super Bowl this year? We do have a lot of sports-minded people here, and I, of course, am one.
I do. Obviously, you know, I love my Patriots in Tampa Bay, so it's always going to be Patriots in Tampa Bay.
Tom Brady's gone, Dionna. Tom Brady's no longer here.
He's part owner of the Patriots now. He just became owner of the
Raiders. Team. It's the Las Vegas
Raiders. Patriots too. It's Patriots too. And they put a statue up of him at
I saw that.
Go look it up at Gillette Stadium. Yeah,
I know that.
Part owner.
I don't doubt that you. I mean, you probably got a news alert every time Tom Brady does something.
Tom told me. No, I'm just kidding.
He texted.
I'm just kidding.
Were you a guest at his roast? At any rate, so who are you picking then? The Raiders, the Patriots, the Bucks?
I have been so busy with work, I haven't even had a chance to catch up. But let me think who was so close last year. Oh, you know what? I'd love to see Buffalo win. I think Buffalo's due. Are they even, is the team stacked?
See, this blows my mind because typically you and I disagree. And I was already prepared to say that the Buffalo Bills are going to win.
Were you?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
no, I was.
We agree on something.
I mean, finally, same page.
Right.
Josh Allen is a remarkable quarterback. He's come up so close so many times. Reminds me of the journey that Jordan has been on, Michael Jordan, back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
He lost 7 years before he finally broke through and got the championship. It creates a different hunger. It creates a different intensity. And I think the Kansas City Chiefs, for all the good that they have been, they're a little mini dynasty. The cute has worn out. I mean,
yeah.
You can only go so far, and the salary caps get you. And I just think the motivation of the team is intact. All right. Well, that's good to know. Y'all heard it here first. 4-time Super Bowl losers, Buffalo Bills, are going to break through in the 2025-26 season to win their first ever Super Bowl.
That'd be great. This is just one more thing we're right on.
Are you kidding me? I know, right? Like we have, here's more alpha. Don't you bet on your own risk though. That's up to you.
That's right. On your own.
All right. So we're down to the next thing, and it kind of lack of trust in crypto platforms and exchanges.
Yeah.
How would you market your way out of that concern, Dionna? I mean,
I go back to the same one. Maybe security and fraud was more of like fake accounts. Yeah. Maybe we misinterpreted that one. And crypto platforms and exchanges, like we said before, anytime you're not in control of your money, and believe it or not, this applies to banks too. People just have a little more confidence, right? Because if a bank run happens, they're more than likely going to shut it down and tell you can't get your money out or freeze things to keep it from collapsing. So it's just a good rule of thumb that keep your things where you can get it when you need it. So,
well, and I'll add, I think a lot of people, and we talked extensively about this, FTX was kind of a thing that was crypto for a lot of people, right? Because first off, there was the advertising. Yep. I mean, they had commercials in the Super Bowl when Tom was winning the Super Bowl, if you remember.
I do.
The arena in Miami was named whatever FTX. I mean, they were all
was Miami.
over sport. Yeah, all over sports.
Mm-hmm.
And they got wrecked.
They did.
One thing that was good, there's a lot of discussion about it. The people, they declared bankruptcy, and all the people who had invested were made whole. Now, the problem is the actual value of, let's say they had thought they had invested in Bitcoin. They were made, and if they had put $10,000 in Bitcoin, it would have otherwise been worth $100,000. They didn't get the $100,000, but they got the 10,000 back. That's fact. So I'm just saying, if one of the exchanges were to go down, and it's going to happen again at some point, you just want to be careful. And that's why Dionna says, do not keep your money on exchanges. Keep it on your hard wallet, because if something were to happen to them, like a bank run, like an exchange run that happened to FTX, if your crypto is in a cold wallet, you'll be fine. Where else could they keep their crypto, Dionna?
There's like semi-cold wallets. I'll promote it all day. I'm a big fan of Edge. I know Paul Pewey. He's the CEO. He's the founder of that wallet. He's a legitimate guy. Never been an issue. I'm just a big fan of it. So
what's it called again? Just so we can.
Edge. It's EDGE. Yep. Just Edge wallet. I believe you don't even have to do KYC on there. Okay. Until you start to really start to move money around. So to me, that's always been tried and true. I've known him a long time. Like I said, he's an OG in the industry. In fact, he was just at Tatiana's wedding a couple weeks ago. Those guys, the pioneers, the majority of the pioneers are good guys trying to do the right thing. And they've earned my trust. A good chunk of them. There you go. Yeah.
So I'm really tired of looking at this same guy and gal. We're gonna have to move past this slide, but I think it was worth talking about, and we'll go to the final point. There are 29% of people who are not into crypto because they prefer traditional banking methods. What do you say to that particular consumer? What's the dynamic there?
I get people don't ever want to leave their comfort zone. I get it. But I go back to your money's not necessarily safe with banks either. We had a bunch of banks closed down in the last few years. They just went under, especially during COVID. And so this risk is a risk everywhere. And you just want to stick with what you know, but you never grow in your comfort zone, like what I did there.
Yeah, so, I do.
If you want to expand and get into this new technology, you got to get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, there's a way too where you can do this that, well, I know for me, and I want to hear about your process too. Mm-hmm. I put in only an amount I could afford to lose. Like I had to be comfortable with that possibility. Yes. And then that amount continued to grow. And I will tell you, for me, not good, bad, or ugly, and we've talked about it before. I think it used to be something people didn't talk about, but now I do talk about it. Yeah. Robinhood was my gateway, right? Oh, yeah? Because it was so simple. The transaction, the user interface was so good. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to buy Bitcoin or Ethereum, or I bought them all, XRP, all the things. I bought Doge. I bought a lot of Doge. Unloaded it when Elon was on Saturday Night Live, or like the Sunday after. Was like
so smart.
It was so fun. Like sell the news, people. I mean, that still holds true. And as we look at that, I think what an easier way to get on and get off, because for whatever Robinhood is, it sits adjacent to the traditional IRAs and banking and stocks.
Yep. Yeah. It's,
what was your gateway in? Or were you more hardcore from the start?
No, I hate to say it because this project has so gone belly up now, and I'm not exactly.
Were you on Silk Road?
Don't get me wrong. It wasn't a scam. It was not a scam project.
All right, I'm not.
We were all in it with the idea and the idolizations of the things that we were going to do is going to change the world. Yeah. And then unfortunately, we had a crypto bro who thought he was a genius, who has zero work ethic, and ran everybody off the project, and then ran the project into the ground. So it was very promising. That was my gateway in. By the way, was not an easy coin to get into. Nowadays, it's so much easier. Back in the day, every coin you had to buy Bitcoin and then exchange Bitcoin for that coin. There was no other way to do it. And now, there's a lot more pairs going on of different cryptocurrencies you can trade together. So
Yes.
it's much easier to get in and use, but that one and Bitcoin were my first. So
Which one?
Bitcoin.
And which
I'm
one?
not saying the other one. I don't want to
Okay.
say.
Will it cancel the episode or you just?
No, it won't.
All
I
right,
mean,
we're
I
gonna
guess you could
find out
find it.
off
If you
screen.
Google me, you'll find it. It was Nexus. It was called Nexus.
Okay. Well,
And in fact, I think today it just finally fell off of all exchanges. So I don't even think it's still trying to thrive, but it's not. They're just not going to do it.
all right. So fair enough. I didn't mean to press too hard, but
That's okay.
our listeners want to know, and
yeah,
I don't even know what I don't know at this point about that. So let's talk about something I do know about. We want to help this space grow.
All right, let's do it.
According to this report, these are the top 5 opportunities for engagement. So I want you to pick one of the numbers. I don't know can you see the screen, and tell me what you think about whatever it is that they're saying below.
I like the easy to use resources and how to, I mean, honestly, I think I say this all the time. I work in different projects. In fact, Blockade Labs, we're an AI company. We were a Web3 company doing a Web3 video game, and then we pivoted to an AI company. Okay. And we have the perfect economy. We're a gaming economy. We're an AI economy. We have the entire setup if we wanted to deploy a coin. The person, the technology that can do it, I mean, I don't even know why you have to tell people it's crypto. You know what I mean? If you can make it that easy, it's a token, it's a coin, it's a reward, and here's the things that you can do with it. Like, I don't even know why you would need to say that one specific thing, but the organization, the company, the technology that can figure out that easy use, that's the one that's going to win, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna pick mine, and then the people that are watching and listeners can actually make their choices on their own about how they would approach the other items. But for me, the one that's interesting is in the lower right, 23% hope to use crypto as a way to earn rewards and interest. And this kind of gets into the staking component of the game. It reminds me a lot of the Amex points. I shouldn't say this, be careful, right? Or Southwest Airlines points, where you collect something by doing something, and then you can utilize what it is that you've collected to do more of what it was that you were doing while you were collecting it. I'm like, duh.
Yeah. It's genius.
And you are way into gaming, which is going to be a totally different episode. Is there a game for the crypto curious out there that someone might want to check out where they can play a game and collect cryptocurrency?
Oh, I got one better. And we can do a deeper episode on it, but
check out. I'm trying to whet the appetite here. We're trying to get people to, what do you think?
Yeah. Well, so I just got hired on with a new project called Rainmaker, and I love it, right? Because one, I know the organization, I know the people who do it. They're very upstandard people trying to do the right things. Yeah. But it combines AI and crypto. So you go to the Rainmaker, so rainmaker.com, but that's not the actual Rainmaker platform. That's where we're selling the data from what they're doing, right? Okay. So, but if you go to the Rainmaker app, and you can download the Rainmaker app, you watch videos and you label the different videos, and then you whatever the quest is, you complete the quests, and then you win Rain tokens. And in those Rain tokens, I mean, it's a reward. So you're essentially getting rewarded for contributing to the AI network. And to me, you think of gig work, right? In fact, I just talked to a job place that was like, hey, we could put this up as gig work for people, because you can just sit there and watch videos all day and get paid for it.
Well, help me with this. And I'm not trying to press, I'm trying to know or learn and grow.
Go for it.
So if I collect Rain, I don't necessarily want to watch more videos with the collection of the work I've done, but what can I do with the crypto asset?
With Rain, I'm not sure. So we just got onto Kraken.
Okay.
So it's on Kraken, so you can exchange it, you could buy it, you could sell it, you can swap it, you can do all kinds of things. Yeah. There's nowhere you can spend it yet. That we don't have that easy use. It is. I don't want to say. One of the places. New use case.
I think the generation that's going to understand this stuff more intuitively than say mine is going to be the ones that are playing video games and they're collecting the points, and it's not a score. So they collect what? I don't know. Axie Infinity is one of the ones with an example where you get, by playing the game, you get the coin, and then you can use the coin to buy shields or armor or
assets in it,
super outfits. I mean, like all the things. And I just can't imagine that this is going to be rather intuitive to people that grew up playing those kinds of games.
Oh, 100%. And can I tell you how frustrating it is when video games, so like PlayStation, my son, he's like, I'm in PlayStation. I was like, yeah, here's Christmas. Here's $250 for whatever in PlayStation. He got banned. Something happened, a bad word. I don't know. He was little. He wasn't really explaining it, but his whole entire account got banned. All of it.
Okay.
We probably dropped $1,000 on that account.
Was he trying to sell one of his players, or like people buy and sell players in these?
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. And you get caught, you get in trouble. So, but essentially we dropped all that money and then he got banned. At least if I had crypto and I had been banned, I might've been able to pull that money back or even grasp any of it out of that. But once it was gone, it was gone.
Once it's gone,
so there you go.
It's gone.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Dionna, thank you for helping me help the community grow. There are a lot of strategies in this one that to go to market, it isn't just the utility of the coin or the opportunities with the leadership that are established. It's kind of the psychology of the people who are on the edge right now. They're starting to hear about it at a level we've never, ever expected.
Oh, yeah.
Any final thoughts to close us out on what the most important things for people that are considering putting some money into the space? Not financial advice. Do your own research.
No, not at all. But if you guys have suggestions, if you want to see something, drop a comment, leave us a note, and we'd be more than happy to do a video. If you need a walkthrough, if you need education, we're here for you. We want to give you the information you want to have. So just tell us what you need and we'll make sure you can get it. We'll do everything we can to make sure you get it.
Yeah.
But we're all here to grow.
Clear about this. We will never reach out to you.
Never.
As this space grows and as we become, I don't know, more likable, more popular, I don't know. It may happen. It may not. It may never happen.
It'll happen. I'm already popular.
I mean, you are. I'm not. I'm holding us back, Dionna. Come on. Whatever the case may be, we don't want to have someone think that we'd reach out to you through anything, a DM or YouTube or any of those.
Not ever.
Not going to happen.
Not ever.
We'd talk to people in a different realm, maybe at a conference, but not through this digital mechanism.
No.
All right. Y'all be safe out there. Be curious, and let's grow this crypto space. Thanks, Dionna.
Right. Bye, you guys.
You on my mind a lot. Don't need no time watch. I don't know how I got you in my